The beats, the flow, the rhythm. All movements start from the streets. Streets A&R Podcast.
Is we back? Is we back?
Mic check. We's back. We's back. Mic check, man. What a great rendition. Welcome to the Streets A&R Podcast. It's your host, Ejike with it.
It's your girl, CLB.
We back in the building, man, with another one for you.
What up?
Lot of things going on. A lot of stuff percolating in the works, man. A lot of shit happened, but we ain't talking about everything. So, because it actually ain't a lot of... After Diddy, the news got calm. News got calm. Everybody stopped tripping for a minute.
You know what's crazy? Times. Did we record after I went to Atlanta?
No.
Okay, so I was down in Atlanta for this newsroom conference, and the homegirl had an ex-roommate who worked for Revolt TV. So she hit us up, and she was like, y'all want to go to Revolt World? So we like, yeah, woo. So she has us go to Morehouse, because they had like this branded shuttle come pick everybody up. So we on the shuttle, and it's like, of course, mad college kids, right? So we talking to her, and she like, yeah, a lot of shit changed. Like, everybody refunded their tickets and didn't want to come to Revolt World because of what happened to Diddy. So we had to give all free tickets to the whole city of Atlanta.
It be like that sometimes. Well, it should be like that never, but...
That shit was funny, though. They like, it was cool. It was cool. They almost played like a Bad Boy song during the performance, and then they hurried up and cut that shit off.
That's funny. It's their normal set. It was their normal set. They was trying to get it off. Like, ooh, I forgot.
Right.
They heard a take, and it's like, no, don't take nothing. Don't take that no more.
No, don't take it.
That's crazy.
No.
And the worst part, just talking about loss all around, because you got to still pay the speakers and all that. So shout out to the kids that took advantage. I know some people like, you shouldn't go support. Like, no, he ain't got nothing to do with this at that point.
No. The kids took advantage. And then when we pulled up, there was like a big ass line of, regular grown folk or whatever. But when I tell you at the end of that night, that whole motherfucker smelled like Jerome.
There's no rules. They say, do what y'all want to do. We already sad crying.
Right.
The producers of that one got to be hurt. But it's all good. I mean, hey, listen, man. That's what happens when you got people that you're responsible for. You can't be out here doing diddly daddling around. You're doing the most, and everybody gonna pay, unfortunately. So now you finna see a whole thing about all the careers lost, people livelihoods shook.
Yep.
In every front. So it ain't just the victims, it's everybody that's in business that's finna lose out just because of what you had going on and all y'all.
Yep. And there's so many hands tied to that, which is like the domino effect that's gonna happen after this. It's just, whew.
It's crazy.
Brace yourself.
Right. And Bow Wow talking about he missed the parties.
Hey, well, we talked about like no more parties, like damn, music wise and like literally industry wise.
Yeah, listen, it's up.
It's damn near over.
Listen, it's cool. It's a good time of the year. You gotta get serious. People gotta go vote. Speaking of vote, your boy is officially
a Democrat?
One of the DJs at the poll. No, DJ at the poll. I'm nonpartisans for that day.
Lit. You got the text message?
Yeah, finally.
I seen that shit. I got it too, but I'm not no DJ.
So you could have hooked up.
I almost sent it to you. I was like, he probably.
I would have sent it back and said apply.
Fuck that.
They ain't got enough in Nebraska, so
I think you and Ray Bay.
She is.
Right?
Everybody that's DJs is gonna DJ that day.
That's tight.
But for those who don't know, DJ at the Poll is a nonpartisan organization that essentially just want to have fun and bring some joy to the polls. It's not a lot of rules. It's just the rules that make sense. You know what I'm saying? No paraphernalia that show any party. You can't tell people to vote. They was like, you can't even tell people if you vote, you'll play a song for them. It's like, no, nothing. Just so we ain't got to do no requests. He basically like, no requests. Just do your thing. No profanity.
Okay.
And we get paid too. Like for a Tuesday.
You gonna be there all day?
I hope so, because you get paid for each shift. It's 4 hour shifts. 4 hour shifts, $500 a pop.
Come on.
I'm like, go and give me 3 of them. I'll take that on a Tuesday. I'll take that little 15. Little 15
That's
real
nice.
quick. So it's dope though. It's a lot. Everybody. I think they said 12 different states right at this point. So they're growing. So cool initiative.
Let me know so I can pop out.
Oh yeah. I don't know where I'm gonna be at. I hope they put me at the Malcolm X Foundation. Please, if y'all see this, please. But we don't get to pick. So they pick based off where the DJs live and all that. And I'm like, that could be a toss up then.
Got you.
But it's all gonna be all good. You know what I'm saying? I might have to do 3 different sets. I might have a whole house set just in these Negroes. Or white people, wherever I don't know where I'm gonna be at. Hopefully not in my neighborhood. I'm only down there. I'm literally on the border of the hood, just the opposite side of the street.
Is there typically a pole down there?
Around the corner there is.
Like Florence area?
Makes
sense.
But it's all good. Wherever I'm at, I'm kicking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Yeah, man. Piling up. So many things going on.
Get Ejike with your vote.
Please do. But it's a lot. It's a long month. I'm back in busy season.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. I got a event for WCA. So I'm doing all 70s music.
Oh, nice.
And then I forgot I got a walk that I'm supposed to DJ for at 8 o'clock in the morning, right after that Friday night. And then I'm supposed to go to Bilal on that Saturday. That's a 4-hour drive. I'm excited anyways.
Come on, Shocktober.
You know what I'm saying? Then the next week, we back at it. We making house music black again.
Yes.
Oh, no COVID. No COVID this time. No COVID this time. If you ain't had COVID, you can't come.
If you ain't had at all?
We only the immune only are invited. If you ain't had it in the last year, you can't come.
Cause listen, when you told me that,
man, and it's funny, people finna come back. They're like, look, we finna party. That's fun.
I must have seen my boyfriend brother in that somebody picture, and I was like, hey, you need to call your brother and tell him to get checked. And he showed up, was like, yeah, my girl said she woke up feeling weak.
What about you? He just passed it.
Right.
Oh man, that's
gonna
funny.
be fun though. Ain't you doing something November too?
November, we got DJ at the pole. I gotta go out of town again. Got a science conference in November.
Oh, sweet.
And then I'm missing like a bunch of stuff. People's hitting me up for the same weekend. That same weekend, like, can you DJ? Like, I'm gone, bro.
Yeah.
But you know, my baby gonna turn 3 in November.
Hey, what's the date?
18th.
18th. Okay, day before my grandmother's. That's how I remember it. Yep.
Yeah. Well, that'll be our 3-year mark of the podcast.
That's crazy.
The day before, technically. So the podcast and my baby only about 8 hours separated. Like, we was really recording.
That's nuts.
Head about to pop out.
That's nuts.
But it's all good, man. Speaking of trips, to some business, I guess I'm officially now in the music business.
You always have been.
Yeah, but I guess I gotta accept the titles of like promoter and just promoter and talent buyer. So I had the opportunity to head down to Music City, to Nashville, Tennessee, for the International Entertainment Buyers Association, their annual conference. So this is where, it's like Polestar, but kind of more concentrated on, I want to say even the business, really. As a first time goer to the conference, I had just signed up for the organization. Like, that's why I say I'm official. Like, you have to sign up for an org. So I signed up for the organization like a month before I went. And just to get down there, saw some familiar faces, a couple faces I was running from because I did not want to talk to their crazy ass. I seen them at Polestar, and I was like, But other than that, just a place to. It was an interesting way they did it. So we would have the conference during the day, super spaced out as far as the time allotted for each section, so they weren't rushing through stuff, and so that most of the business there can get done. That's like a business meeting, really. It's like a 3-4 day business meeting. Basically, everybody, all the agents are there for each company, and all the talent buyers around the country are there.
Right.
All you doing is set meetings. I didn't know. I said one meeting, and lo and behold, I hit on the only meeting I really said. I didn't know. I was like, you know what? They got this email. Let me see what's up. And ended up being a young cat from UAA, from Universal, and he actually focused on the Midwest region and the club venue, so under 3,500 capacity. So that's where I'm at. I'm like, oh, I got the right person.
Yeah.
And was just down there. It was interesting to see everybody just conducting business and trying to figure out what my role is. How am I doing this? Am I off? Am I on? Major takeaway is that they really about money. That's a good thing and a bad thing, because when we in markets like this, you can't just be about money, which is why we keep getting skipped, because we ain't got the market for just the money.
Right.
And for
you
folks
got the passion behind it too.
Yeah.
Makes it difficult.
And for folks who don't really understand what that means, the agents are going to give you a bidding price. Say, hey, this artist can come for this amount. In markets like Omaha, unless it's a super A-list or a nostalgic act, we are not going to meet the demand to be able to make your money back on that show.
Right.
So for artists say I'm 20, they want 20,000, and like realistically, you can make break even might be at $8,000 because of the market here. It's a flyover state. People skip the city, skip the region. They don't build the market here. They're not played on the radio here because it's all pop radio. We don't have a local scene, so we get skipped over. So now artists who say, I'm worth this, and they've communicated to their agents that I'm worth this, so make sure you try to get that. And if you can't meet that, you just get skipped over. Yep. Well, what that does is create the chicken and the egg effect. Like, well, if you talking about you want to reach more people and get an audience, you got to lower your price.
Facts.
But also you saying I got to meet my price, so we're not going to go to that market. Which one you going to do? So it was interesting just hearing not even necessarily how they're navigating, because it's still more the main venues and different styles of venues too. So theater, everything is in there. It ain't just music that was buying shows. It's any type of show that you could see. But it was just interesting to being in there and just trying to figure out, like, okay, Omaha. Oh no, Omaha is a flyover state, and that's why little homie connected. He's like, it's a wide open market. Let's see how we can crack this. So it was good just to be in that space and doing some of that.
That's
so
good.
I'm excited. I didn't get my money up so I can bring somebody. It's a couple heavy hitters that's on the low end right now. Like, I'm talking brown paper bag money we can get.
Yeah. And again, with the buyer's market, even with that, even if you did have the money, you would still run into the headache of last minute buyers. So you'd still be kind of teetering on that edge of like, how the fuck is this gonna go? You know what I mean? It's weird.
Yeah, and that's the crazy part about our market is right now we're in a space where we almost we got to do guarantees, fully guaranteed. The problem is, as a promoter or as a talent buyer, you may not know if you're gonna make money or it's gonna be a loss. Exactly. And you real life may not know. Like, it's not. So I'll talk to the buyer for Omaha Performing Arts, and they had Trippie Redd. She told me that Trippie Redd, the last 48 hours, sold almost 1,000 tickets.
Sounds about right.
Oh, that's a third of your capacity. You get what I'm saying? So you don't even know. You like, yo, we probably finna go in the red. We don't know if what's happening. And then the last day, it's like.
And that's why I have these conversations all the time, because for them, when you're having the conversations with those big agencies like Live Nation, they want to know. A lot of the times they want to know, and they want to guarantee that a show is going to do well. And with certain markets in Omaha, you just cannot guarantee that. So it's always hit or miss. It's either the show must go on and we're gonna see what the fuck's gonna happen, or we are to this date and the ticket sales don't look like how we want them to look, so we're canceling the show.
And we just had a cancellation with Juvenile. And again, I think Juvenile probably would have sold last minute 5 to 1,000. You know what I'm saying?
But didn't you say he was canceling a lot of shows?
I was hearing he was canceling a lot, and maybe it's one of those situations where he was in kind of like Sexy Red. You over your capacity. Like you used to could do some of those bigger stages. You may not be that no more. And so you now dealing with less than half of a room, but the expenses call for something else. So it just didn't make sense. So it's probably ended up costing them. So you got to make business decisions, or you just like, I don't want to be performing a half a room. So it's like the artists and the managers of these artists need to do they due diligence on not paying attention to the internet, but understanding their marketability and how much they can truly sell.
Yep.
Like tickets are sales. It's not streams. These are sales. Like we
go.
People don't buy music. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
They listen to music because they bought an app, or most of them they got the free version.
That was the perfect fucking KPI for this entire industry. Sales, album sales, not streams.
Like, I trust the artist who was getting it on Bandcamp before I trust somebody like I got 20 million streams. Because on Bandcamp, you buying merch, you literally can, and it shows you the supporters. You can just. I remember who was I was looking at Hiatus Coyote. I think they're from New Zealand or Australia, and I'm watching. I buy their albums off there if I can. I go to supporters. I'm like, God dang. I'm just scrolling. I'm like, hold on, y'all made this many sales in this day and age.
That's fire.
And I'm like, this is crazy. And I did the math. I did quick math. Like, so, and you know, in there you can tip. I'm like, yo, at base rate, off pure album sales, because they was like on a Bandcamp Friday, they made like $500,000.
You know it's gonna go back to that, right?
It has to. Well, it's already moving that way.
Exactly.
With like Even Biz.
Yes.
And because artists are starving. Like the industry tricked them into thinking we're supposed to stream because they make the money.
Facts.
They don't, because they don't know how much money is actually being made off of that from basically just advertising.
Yep. And the labels fucking own the streaming companies.
Yep. Or they have a good stake in them. So now we're seeing a shift in markets to where they're exclusively releasing product on different social media apps. Exclusively on TikTok, exclusively on Instagram. What? Oh, y'all
Crazy.
Playing with us now. Because as an artist, there's no way I would do that.
No.
As an agent or a label, there's all the reason to do that. But as an artist, there's no way I would do that. I'm like, I'm not just releasing this here. That kills my reach.
Yep.
But I'm like,
At least we know a majority of folks are no longer being fooled.
Yeah.
Because they tried to teach that popularity matters more than
sales.
Right. And motherfuckers is tired of starving.
Yeah. Niggas out here popular, go to a stage and ain't nobody there to see them. Literally nobody.
Like dead ass. That's why you think Sweetie doing all them goddamn endorsement deals? She has to.
She has to, but shout out to her manager.
Oh yeah.
They getting to it.
They stay with it.
Baby girl. It's so crazy after that old Ebro interview.
Oh my God, I remember he was going ham, huh?
It's all right. He was light, but he was basically like, you dookie.
Yeah.
And she did she blew off of that because she got the looks because he critiqued her. And it was a fair critique.
Right.
But it blew her career up. And I think her team took it to heart. She might have took it to heart the opposite way. It was like, I'm going to prove him wrong. Her team took it to heart and was like, yeah, he told the truth. So let's milk this shit while we got the attention. They doing a phenomenal job. I'm not going to lie to you.
And that's her family too.
They doing a phenomenal job. Phenomenal job. I don't know. No song she done came out in the last 3 years, but they doing a phenomenal job.
She actually just dropped a track, Is It The Way, sample from Jill Scott.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not horrible. Like, you could tell. This is my opinion. I feel like since she's been with YG, you done had that conversation like, okay, it's time to beef up your West Coast Bay Area chick sound. So she's kind of like almost like reinventing her sound, but it fits her. Like,
no,
they go with the aesthetic.
That's cool. That's cool. If we can only get, well, actually, Ice Spice dead out here.
You know what? I have not heard her name in a while.
Well, after she dropped that album that had trash cans on it, and they was like, that's fitting for the
That's right.
for the album. It's been radio silent. Like, I think they pulled her commercials. I haven't seen the Dunkin'. Like, they pulled everything.
Damn.
So the business is wild. Like, the business is wild.
Oh, shit, my
but
bad.
it's interesting to really kind of try to figure out and be in it, and now try to be like, okay, if we in it for the money, there's money to be made.
Yeah.
But if you in it which is what how we exist here, is to break away and to break through for talent, for people who really want to do this shit, then you got a different battle ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
I've long said, like, markets like this are prime for building a brand here and building a fan base and the loyalty, because this is loyalty land. When you don't come somewhere and then you pop up, they gonna thank you forever.
Mm-hmm.
One of the examples, and we've said this before, is La Russell. He's been here twice. The next time he comes, he might be in a bigger venue, and it's like, because he keeps coming. He made an album after him. Like, artists, trick of the trade, say what's up to the city.
Facts.
Even if you didn't do shit in the city, but go to your hotel. If you know it was a city and it was a small market, and
that's why Waka Flocka stay coming the fuck back.
Listen,
He here like every other month. Shit.
getting his check, loyal. But it's, yo, Omaha, y'all so turned, man. I love y'all. Just like that. I love y'all. I didn't know I was gonna have that much fun out here. Boom, right? You say that, you get us, because next time it's gonna grow. Next thing you know, all your sales is bigger, your reach is bigger, your venue's going up. I seen that with the homie in country music here. I seen it with my homie I went to high school with in country music. My guy Paul. First year I missed this show, and this only hold on, 2 years ago. He did a show. It was like at a little bar. Never heard of the bar. He did 2 nights. I don't even know where the hell it was at. It wasn't even a registered venue.
Yeah.
The next time he comes, he's at the Slowdown. I'm like, all right, bet. I go there, go see my homie, talk to him backstage. He sold out the Slowdown. That's $850, $900.
Nice.
The next time he comes to the city, earlier this year, I believe it was, he was at the Admiral.
Oh, shit.
That's like $2,500 cap.
Yeah.
Oh, near sold out. Near sold out. So he put like $2,000 in there. And I'm like, okay, Paul, you getting to it.
Yeah.
So the next time he comes, actually, I think he might be at Steelhouse.
What's his last name?
Cauthen, Cauthen.
Why do I feel like I
He got a
distributed
song with
posters for him?
Yeah, you might have. He got a song with Shabuzi. He's on Shabuzi's album. He's one of the only features on there. But I'm watching people who tend to a market, who say what's up to the market, who come back to the market and continuously grow that market. You got loyalty, and people gonna spread the word.
Yeah.
Like, now you here, this home now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that simple. So
That's crazy. I'm interested to find out where he's at. You said Cauthen?
Cauthen, Cauthen.
There we go.
Like, how you?
Barnado?
Yeah, Barnado.
No, wait. SA tickets now on sale.
Yeah,
Shit.
he was just at the Admiral. He almost got arrested for trafficking cocaine.
God damn. God damn.
I don't know what he was on. Like, Paul, what you doing, big dog?
Yeah, I can't find it, but
Yeah.
shout out Paul.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. Send me some shirts, Paul. I think his wife got a shop. Send me some threads, please. I'll wear it on the show.
Oh, that's lit. Tyler, Texas. Shout out Tyler, Texas.
Yes, yeah. The Rose City. Stop playing with us. And he still live there. That's so funny.
Really?
Yeah, he live at home.
Oh, that's lit. That's lit.
I like this fool. He told me where he like, yeah, I know where you at. I'm like, that's funny. right around. He's still around.
Damn.
Still around.
Yo, shit. It's a Pinnacle Arena.
So he's in a. Do you hear what I just?
November 22nd. Get
you want to go
out of here? I'm down.
Shit, let's roll.
Get the fuck. Shout out Paul again.
I'm gonna see if I'm gonna hit him on his personal page, see if he can get us some tickets and see what we can do. Let's see what we can get done. But
that's lit.
But that's what I'm saying. He went. I'm watching the match, and so now you in Nebraska, and you that.
Mm-hmm.
And I plugged him at the conference for some ladies that in Wisconsin who do like a festival. It's a couple of them. There's a couple dudes I mentioned his name to. I'm like, you got a country fest? You know him? That's like, no. All right, y'all. Yeah. All right, y'all slacking. Especially for your younger crowd. I'm trying to go do, listen to my cocaine country dancing now. That's the song. That's the jam.
You know it'll be there.
Oh yeah. But yeah, man. So the music business is interesting. I'm ready. I definitely got us connect. We finna be all up and through Nashville. Lord,
I'm excited. When you trying to go back?
Whenever, honestly. Like,
hey, I just uncovered a damn flight credit that I forgot that I had. This is before I got pregnant, and I forgot about it, and I was like, oh shit.
Free flights.
It's lit.
Free flights. Yeah.
Go.
Let me know. I connected with a homegirl out there. She used to work for the manager of Tim Gent.
Oh wow.
Who I'm bringing him out here.
Crazy.
And she plugged into everybody. She doing her thing. She had me out there. So I was out there being bougie. I forgot to tell you. I was bougie as hell. I didn't even see the hood. I was kind of upset because I kept telling I want to go over by Tennessee State and go to the bookstore, and I just literally didn't have the time and just like, damn. But I was bougie. I definitely went to a restaurant first night that they mentioned upstairs. They was like, you gotta go to the Audrey, this famous chef, Sean Brockman or something like that.
Okay.
I went. I'm like, oh, the decor is crazy. I went upstairs to the bar, and I ate up at the bar, and there's some crazy books. Like, I'm sitting here reading. Damn. Like, I'm up here reading, like, yo, this is Textiles of Japan is interesting in the mother.
Definitely bougie.
Right, and some crazy artwork on some country dude from Alabama. I thought he was native. He got some amazing artwork. I got to find his name. I was reading a book on Blue Note. We just had Robert Glasper. He said I was reading the note. I started reading the book on Blue. I'm like, oh shit, I'm taking pictures. Like, I go buy these books. So I'm here being low-key an art nerd and shit.
Y'all heard it here first.
Listen, art nerd, but I was in there. I ate. I ordered a side of cornbread. He brought me a skillet of cornbread. I didn't like it.
You didn't?
It was bland because the restaurant is based off of his roots in Appalachia, and so it's more.
Enough said.
Yep. So I'm like, you know what? Cool. I can deal.
All right.
Trying to patent. Who wants some cornbread? I can't eat this pan. You know what I'm saying? I made some friends by passing out cornbread, but it was an extremely nice restaurant. So I went over there, and it was in one of their old black neighborhoods too. He put it over in the hood, like a historic black neighborhood. So it was. I was feeling, as soon as I turned, I was like, hey, this look like a black. And he's like, yeah, it is. All right, I know where I'm at. My ass went to Soho House. You know, ain't got no sign.
I didn't know they had one down there.
They might have the largest one.
Really?
Yeah. She walking, little girl I was with, she walking me through. She got a membership. Everybody got a membership there, basically. They got the theater there. She was like, you just see anybody. She's like, I just met like Shabuzi last week, and
that's
everybody
crazy.
in there. No phone policy.
I had one in LA, but good times. Well, it sounds like we need to go back.
Yeah, and then the main part of my trip, which I had to get done, and I've been talking about it, and y'all gonna hear it here. So if you made it to this part of the show, I told y'all I've been looking at venues. I've been telling y'all there's one in particular I've been wanting to get for the city, and that is a city winery. So I got a chance. We actually set up. So the lady at Steelhouse reached out to them. He hit us right back. We got a tour of the city winery. So full tour, learning about what they do. Literally, they make their wine.
Fire.
And it's actual venue. The one in Nashville is the largest outside of New York City. It's the largest one they have, and 2 venues basically. So they have a big room. They got a smaller room upstairs.
Okay.
For like comedy. They got patio spaces.
Where's City Winery here?
We don't have one.
Oh, we don't
That's what I'm
have
saying.
one. You're trying
Not
to
yet.
bring.
So that is my plan. I know where are we putting it. Just need this land to stay empty for a little bit longer. So you heard it here. So don't be surprised because we got to speak it. We got to speak it out.
City Winery.
And I already talked to him, got his card, make sure I keep in contact. The dude that was there just got back there as the assistant GM. He was in St. Louis and opened up the St. Louis one.
Oh, okay.
So he's like, it's much smaller, but they went to go open the one up there. So it just gives me a frame of reference of how size-wise, what we looking at, but we need a space like that.
Yeah, no fact.
And there's so many rooms in them. It's like you literally can have 5 different events at one time. Like literally have 5 different things going on at one time. You can have a big show, a small show, couple private meetings, private dinner. Like it's the way it's laid out. Memberships is laid out crazy, and it's something that definitely could be used in the city. So that is my big play. I'm putting it out now. If somebody else do it, oh well, I'll put the energy out. Man, dude. Cut me in and cut it out.
Ain't nobody about to do it.
They ain't, especially not where I want to put it.
You got it.
So, but that was, and he's black too, this GM. So I was just like, shout out to y'all and shout out to City Winery just for the hospitality.
Yeah.
People that, they get it. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why that's in that circuit that they put artists on, that's your neo soul circuit. So you'll see Dwelle, you'll see people like rappers like Odyssey. They do a lot of comedy. They was like Tiffany Haddish did a circuit because they wanted to work club room. He's like Kevin Hart popped in on them before because he wanted to work some material. So they did a pop-up show and let people come in. So and you get to work a circuit. And they basically, if you get in one, like you work the whole circuit of City Winery. So it's basically you're going to be guaranteed tours.
Yeah.
As they're booking tours, they're like, well, we routing these dates to y'all because you next on the stop.
That's fire.
So that was one of my main things of wanting to get done out there. And shout out to Erica at Steelhouse and OPA for helping me get that done. So I tell people all the time, don't talk about it, be about it. I want this. Well, let's roll.
Yeah.
Let's roll. So you people that's out there talking about your dreams, nigga, take a step. Say it to somebody else that can get it done for you. That can help you take that step. Then you will be good
some people out there that just want to complain.
Yeah, it's all good. That was my trip. We this year Nashville?
Like 2024?
Yeah. All right. What we talking?
Early 2025. Only because I might slip in the LA trip in December.
Well, we might have to wait till second quarter because I forgot to announce we finally got to Sneaker Soiree back on and live.
Finally!
Back on and live.
When?
This is way early to tell them because it's months out.
Okay, well, don't.
It's months out. But we back on, so be prepared. Be prepared. Young God, I can give you some dates so we can get some stuff done. We got shit to do, and we going to run it up this time. The homie, everybody's still on board. Everybody coming through. We got a better venue. Fuck what y'all talking about. Shout out to making real partnerships and leveraging shit. Stop playing with me. Announcements coming relatively soon. Stop playing with me.
Yo, I want to... Fuck, I'm about to say this off air.
Save it.
I'll wait.
Don't forget it. Jot it down, please. Jot it down.
Just say venue. Just
say venue. Got you. So, man, but we got it back on and live. Do not sleep on your boy. Stop playing with me. Plus, I'm telling you, we might bring a heavy hitter OG to Omaha, too, this year for something else.
Let's go.
It's in the works. We just talked to the agent today. It's in the works.
Oh, I'm ready.
We getting it done. So, shout out to that, man. So, we getting there. Other news. I know we want to get to... Your mans and them. Jermaine. Cole.
I can't even say it with my chest no more. I love the man to death. Jermaine. I still love him to the bottom of the soles of my feet. But what the fuck?
Dude,
for what? For what?
So if y'all don't know what we referring to, J. Cole dropped a track.
Mad, dude.
Port Antonio. Poor Antonio. But Jermaine,
who the fuck is Antonio?
I don't know where Port Antonio. I gotta go. It's too much reference. Go find the references for us, young guy. Find out why it's named that.
He probably stood out there contemplating his fucking decisions, and that's where he made the song. Pissed.
But
yeah, that's what he did.
But that. Oh, really? So you named it Port Antonio because they in civil war right now. They in war right now. Yeah. So they Port.
Now is not the time. Yeah. Not right now.
Especially if you didn't shoot the video in Port Antonio. Like you ain't. Well,
come
they
on.
can't. On serious note, the airport or what they were at war. The military was at war with what was his name? The gangster named Barbecue, and they was trying to take over the airport. It's like some real shit happening. You know, this is my other side of me, the black side. I'm like, yeah, I know what's kind of happening, but yeah, Barbecue over there getting shit going crazy. But Port Antonio is crazy right now. But yeah, so now I'm just like, yeah, that makes sense. But Jermaine, okay, I'm gonna say this, and I told this to Drake. Stop poking the bear. There's no reason to bring it up again. Everybody's kind of, it's quiet. Let everybody kind of mosey on about their day.
I told you Cole moved based off his fucking internal emotions. I said that before.
Well, keep them internal. Don't externalize the shit because we don't need to. We actually already knew the explanation. When I said it about Schoolboy, he said, hey, sit this shit out. This shit finna get real. You went out at your festival, was like, yeah, my spirit told me, yeah, your spirit animal, Schoolboy Q, Quincy said, sit this one out. They finna get nasty. This ain't even a rap battle.
But your spirit told you to go make a fucking song about it? This makes no sense. You were scared.
Even if you...
Doesn't matter. That's cool and that's fine and that's fucking dandy. Yeah. But I sat on this fucking couch defending Jermaine Lamar Cole amongst you and Abiola. And look at where we at. Port Antonio.
Port Antonio. They ain't even at war right now. Cole and Kendrick and Drake is they just waiting, I guess. But they this ain't even a time. Why we ain't even just start. So now there's two ways this gonna go. I'm gonna put my nigga Damas hats back on. And I told my homie this. My homie text me with this. I'm like, what's this? I'm like, really? Okay. Two ways this gonna go. Dot Ben had some shit. So don't play like he didn't have it for your ass too. So he's either gonna take a shot, he's gonna drop something and take a shot. The only way for that not to happen, and this is a completely different route, musically, this might be the best thing for the culture, even after this song. Some people gonna get mad. He should just do a collab album with both of them. Do one with Drake and do one with Kendrick.
That ain't about to happen.
I didn't say.
But I agree with the Kendrick, the first Kendrick statement.
He might stab. He might hit him with a little. Hey, and shank him real quick.
Well, that's what the fuck he do right now.
Yeah,
a quick shut the fuck up.
So it's. Like, yo, like we've been like, all right, if we was cool, don't tell me like you wouldn't have lost the battle or you like, and then go on the long rant to like Drake, I ain't never downplay. I don't care what y'all say, I never downplay what Drake did for me. Okay, dog. Okay. Dude, you poking corny. My man. So now you done riled up the homies again. So now Ab-Soul is finna come out. All right, leave it. You should have left it.
It's corny.
Nigga, we gonna send Doechii at your ass. She gonna get busy though. Y'all stop. That ain't even a diss. Hey. Let Doechii go clean. You new to this. Let's get to it.
Hey.
Let's get to it, Doechii. Go. You go first. Let's see. It's too many people.
Yeah.
You know, your camp. I don't know if your camp. Well, JID and they ready. Some of them ready.
It ain't the same.
It ain't the same though. Like.
Because you're talking about like, don't get me wrong, like JID, all them motherfuckers is gang, you know what I mean? But it is just like, That's a different gang compared to like TDE gang. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers, they gang. They grew up together. They came up together. It was some street
they hoods
shit.
Don't like each other.
Exactly.
They had to coexist. They had to politic with each other.
Dreamville ain't got that. The closest Cole got is fucking Boss and Ebe. And that's his manager and his other artists. And it's not about to happen.
Shout out Boss. I forgot to put that picture. I got a picture of Boss.
How was the show?
What? We done with Jake. We done with it, Jermaine. No, I ain't even gonna tell you to sit down. Come on. Hey, come on out. Come on out.
There ain't nothing to say.
You finna start some more shit. Come on out. Or do my second. Do the latter, what I said. Make an album with both of them. Let's get some dope ass music out of this. Run this shit up for the end of the year. Let's get to it. Yeah, that's all I got on that. I forgot to talk about my guys, Boss and Jungle.
Yes, please tell me, because I'm so hurt.
Shout out to Boss. Let me say this first. Everybody, if you like going to shows and you like meeting people, you gotta have fine ass homegirls with you.
Yeah.
Everybody don't know that. You niggas scared, don't know how to talk. You always trying to mess it up, don't know how to talk to the pretty girls without even wanting something from them. Sometimes you just gotta have to fine ass homegirls.
Pause real quick. What did the crowd look like?
Oh, it was mainly white. In general, like a lot of them weren't Boss fans. It was Jungle fans. And Jungle fans.
So you had a fine ass homegirl and spoke to Boss?
This is the reason why I said, how you think I got the picture with him?
I didn't know you took a picture. You posted it?
I ain't posted it. I'll be just doing shit and I want to be the grandpa that just got stories. And I just forgot. I had to go, you know what I'm saying? I had to leave. But Boss was dope. It's it's weird being I've seen him as a headliner and now he's opening for a group. It's not different style of show. You just doing a few tracks.
But it makes sense though, because
he got a track off their second album.
Yeah, and then just knowing all the shit he did with the Hicks, I just like how he's like transitioning.
Yep, into that. So
the
Boss is dope. We got to hang out with him after.
Yes.
My homegirl was like, yo, you gotta come with me because I'm about to meet with them, and I just want to make sure it's cool. I don't want to just because they weird or something. I'm like, dude, it's like a Tuesday. I want to go home, but sure, I'll come. Hang out.
Where'd y'all go?
Green Room.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we went to Green Room. But them niggas super cool. I
Who was he with?
His team, his manager, his band members. That was pretty much it.
What was Ron with him? Ron Gilmore?
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe so.
Okay. Damn. I wish you would have called me.
Yeah, my bad. It was late. It was late. It was like 11.
Who gives a fuck?
I didn't know.
I live down the street.
You right. And I know next time. Get your girl. You got a whole little baby. I don't know. I don't know these parameters.
Dude,
seems like it's this business. I gotta go.
I gotta go. Boss is up the street.
Right. But no, they super chill, super cool. Shout out to them. And he definitely, somebody tweeted him, just like, yo, Omaha surprise, I gotta come back. So
well, let's get Boss back.
That's on the docket too. Yes, I got his manager. We good now. Okay. We locked in. That's a wrap. Let's get to it.
It would be dope to have a living room concert with Boss.
It's a couple.
Big living room.
It's a couple options.
But a living room.
I got some ideas, but we'll talk off air.
Yeah.
But they was dope. Shout out to Jungle. I've been trying to tell folks to come. I had seen some homegirls. They was on the side. We was at the Astro at the new venue.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, it was like, what is? I said, y'all don't even see the screen and what's all happening with the band. Like, and the sound is different. Like, y'all inside at the tables where people can sit and talk. I was like, y'all got to come out to the pit. Man, brought them. They was like, screen work, band crazy.
Yeah.
The I won't even say backup. One of the band members who's one of their primary female vocals, her vocals are amazing. She sounds just like the tracks. It was a
fire,
amazing show. Like that shit. People was like, they was like, Eric, what would you rate? I told the homegirl, I was like, out of greatest of all time that I've seen, that's like an 8.5, like up there for shows. Like the way they do their sets. I'm like, they even transition how even I DJ with some of their stuff. I'm like, okay, I know I'll be doing the right thing. And then, yeah, that was a hell of a show. I'm not even going to hold you. Like, I was trying to tell people to come out. Like, the jungle is the shit. Super fire. Like,
with that being said, and I'm only asking this question because Astro opened the same time as Steelhouse. Mm-hmm. In comparison, which one is better? Because I know Astro has the outdoor portion, right? Where they can hold shows too.
Or do they have their own? I didn't see it, but I think they have it, but I didn't see it. But they, from what I heard, I think Steelhouse is wider and it's louder, but they built it like a indoor amphitheater. It kind of raises slightly.
Oh, okay.
And it's more narrow as far as the acoustics, so the sound quality might be better at Astro.
At Astro, okay.
It's just the way they built it feels different from just Steelhouse. But it's definitely dope. It looks like a movie theater. You go in, and once you in, you go down to get to the thing.
Oh,
so
shit.
It's like, it looks on the outside like it's just flat, and like, no, you are down in there. So it's a cool little spot, even to walk up and where all the restaurants and apartments is lit, lights everywhere. I'm like, oh shit, random little vista. Like, all right. So yeah, no,
it's an interesting spot too.
Random spot over there, but yeah, that's a hell of a show. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Jungle, man. Like, shout out to people. Just, they didn't have all the acts, that they have on the album, like Channel Trey and Eric the Uncool, but they had a screen, so they had the people do a video of them just doing their lyrics, and they put them on the screen, and the way they did the screen was crazy. Like, I took minimal photos and videos. I like to experience it and just talk shit.
That's how you know you had a great time.
Yeah, so that was super dope. Seeing some of the homies in there, all my eclectic weird niggas, you know what I'm saying? We was all up in there, so it was a super fun show. Yeah. Super fun show.
Sad I missed it.
So hopefully, all we got left was Key Sweat coming.
What, November something?
Yeah. It's all good. I'm waiting for them tickets to drop down. Hey. But it's all good, man. But yeah, man, it's cold. Well, I ain't gonna say cold. Keep talking. So I want to see how this plays.
You putting your foot in your mouth.
Music business is music business, and yeah. Shout out to the great shows. I forgot Nashville setup of the conference. Messed up. We're gonna learn how to podcast one of these years. We're gonna learn this. At each night of the conference, there was a different agency put on a show. So they had different acts. So I actually missed Dougie Fresh because I wasn't finna stay there till 10, 11 o'clock. I was like, I've been at the conference.
Yeah. The
last night, of course, they didn't have too many us in there. Last night, the opener for the set was Tanner Adele.
Okay.
And your boy was in there. I was trying to give her the Rhapsody. I was in that bit. I made sure I walked towards the front and just
smizing. You gotta do the move where you gotta act like you uninterested. That's how you get the attention. That's how I connected with Dreamville. Kinda.
I was like, man, she cute though. I didn't know. I never even seen her. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I never knew what she looked like. Don't know any of her songs. I just knew she was the black country singer who's kind of hip hop country. I was like, all right, let me check her. I went just to see her. I was like, let me check her out. I'm like, oh shit, she cool. She
I
cool.
always say, like, with her, actually, I said this probably a few months ago, but I was like, soon she'll be like the Beyonce of country. That's why they not letting Beyonce be Beyonce of country. I've said this for a little bit.
I can see that and hear it. I can see and hear that. I definitely can. Like the young version of it. It's like it's the black rival for Taylor Swift.
There you go.
Sometime country, sometime pop. This is the black rival for Taylor Swift.
There you go.
So all good, because this ain't only finna be her first album and first real tour. Like, this is crazy. The amount of hype. So shout out Beyonce putting it on, put on the big stage, and shout out to her for getting it done. And she's selling out damn near arenas. Like, I think they said she had some arena sold. I'm like, what?
She on her ship.
Man, that shit crazy. But shout out to you. So if you remember from Nashville, hit me up. It was me. It was me.
He put on the high eyes.
It was me. That's gonna be my shit. That's my calling card. I'm gonna just go. Like, what you do?
Not him getting
see.
swooned with the eyes. Now he's using the eyes.
Like, just bobbing. Like, yeah, you see me. Why? There was no indication that she really. I know you can tell she's so, because it's not. Yeah. It wasn't a regular show. It's people sitting down. Okay. They talking business. It's people kind of standing around, like, because it was all these agents and execs, so nobody was. It's not a regular show, which is kind of weird. But I'm like. So you saw me, but just in case you saw me,
tag her in this episode.
Got you. Clip it. No. Tanner, we love you, Tanner.
You got to get them eyes, and you got to zoom in on the reel. Get him eyes. Get them eyes.
It's all good, man. I got on a new shirt. We out here.
He going to the gym, and he just bought a whole new wardrobe.
No, I went to Nashville. I was like, I'm spending my own money. I'm finna spend me some money. Everything, take me to the outlets.
I feel you.
I got hella shirts. I couldn't find no pants, but I got hella shirts.
Speaking of, shout out Top Flight. I hit him up. I was like, you do house calls? Hell yeah.
Yeah, he do that. He got the online. Shit, you got to come into some of the classes if you can ever break away.
No, I've already been. I went the whole summer when I moved back. But I don't know with baby now.
Yeah, it's tough. That's tough.
I gotta get acclimated to shit slowly.
Yeah. Just come to the 5 a.m. You know, you got some mans, and you know what I'm saying? He got that shit. 5 to 6, he good at the house.
Cause he got a gym on 24th, and then y'all work out at B&B?
This is right on 30th, so.
Oh, okay. That's not far.
Just come on to 5. It's the best class.
5 a.m.?
Yeah.
I don't know how y'all motherfucking do it. I mean, I could actually do it, considering, like, I'll be fucking up. But my cousin was like, just bring the baby. I'm like, no, I'm not bringing her.
Don't bring her. Not right now. She's too young. That dirty ass.
No,
no, we're not doing that. Give her close to, once she gets one, she can
that's different. But that's why I was like, house calls. Shout out Trevin.
Yep. We getting to it, man. In every way, we got to level up. Man, we appreciate y'all again, man, sticking with us, man. Make sure y'all on y'all business as we are as well. Do what you said you was gonna do, and say it to the correct people that can help you do it.
Facts.
And don't be scared of it.
Facts.
Hey, let your hands go, and that's my motto for the rest of this year. I've been on that. Let my hands go.
Yeah.
In every aspect. So throw them fucking punches.
I got some shit to tell you.
On air?
No.
Cool. We getting off air because we got tea and I'm thirsty. So no. But I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all continue to support us, man. Make sure you like, follow, share, subscribe.
Yes.
Listen, watch. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Everything. You know where to find us at Streets A&R. That's Streets A&R. We on everything but Apple. We just leveling up, man. We only getting started. We got a whole lot of people to get to, a whole lot of things to get to. And now we got a new home of Nashville to go on kick it with the niggers, though. But it's all good. Maybe we go by Taylor Swift home. Maybe we won't be so assuming. We might get sniped, though. They thugging over there. But it's all good. Shout out to Tennessee, man. They tell you they got guns. It's on every billboard. We got guns. So shout out to them. I'm dead ass serious. Like, yeah, I'm in Tennessee. Yeah, this feel cool.
Let you know.
Right. It's all good, man. But we appreciate you, man. We up out of here. It's your host, Get Ejike with it.
It's your girl, CLB.
We out.
Peace.
The beats, the flow, the rhythm. All movement starts from the streets. Streets A&R Podcast.